Hiya. This morning I want to talk about worrying. I think this is something that as parents we do a lot, and often we see it as our duty, as if we have to worry, and if we don't, it can be a sign that we don't actually care. That's how I felt about it anyway. And even now, there's times when I'm not worrying and I'm very calm about things that my children are presenting to me, and people are confused and think I'm hard, and I'm not. I'm just being that rock that they can come and lean on and get advice from, and know that they can share their troubles with me, and I'm not going to take that trouble on for myself. I want to give you a little bit of history. So I was a worrier. I remember my eldest daughter, she was 15 at the time, she's 21 now, and she was just starting with her GCSEs, and I didn't realise I was worrying at the time, but I basically I was listening to a radio programme, and it talked about hover parents, and I thought, well, that's what I am. Because when people would ask about GCSEs, I would say, oh, we're doing our GCSEs. I was so involved in my daughter's life that it felt as though I was taking her exams. And she did study, but I remember asking her, have you done your revision, and how are you getting on, and really being involved. And I felt like I was involved in the outcome, and it wasn't really my outcome, it was her outcome. It's her life, it's her choice. But if she did well, I was going to feel happy, and if she didn't do well, I was going to worry about her. And I remember then realising that now it was GCSEs, but years earlier it had been friends, and it had been health, or lots of different issues. Was I doing enough for her or with her? There's always something to worry about, and I kept thinking, well, when this is over, I won't worry anymore. But with the exams, I realised actually there's always going to be something. There's going to be A-levels, maybe university. She's at uni now. Boyfriends, girlfriends, buying a house, finances, jobs, moving. It's always going to be something. Even when you think they've got them settled, they've got a home, they're in a stable relationship, things can change, anything can happen. So not only have I got myself to worry about, but I have my children to worry about, and I've got 8 of them, so you can imagine that's really going to keep me busy worrying wise. So really at that point I realised I'm going to have to stop, because circumstances are never going to be such that I have nothing that I could potentially worry about. So for me, I do have a belief in a kind of benevolence. I believe that the universe is benevolent and there's some kind of purpose behind it, and the fact that there's things not nice happening in the world, it's part of the grand plan, and it's all eventually going to be okay, or even if it carries on like this, or it ultimately is okay. But you don't have to have a belief like that. Just logic tells us that worrying does not help at all. In fact, positive psychologists have shown us that when we're in a negative frame of mind and we're releasing stress hormones, that our brains don't work so well. When we're in a positive frame of mind, then, and our body's being flooded with positive hormones, our brains work supremely well, and that's when we come up with solutions. So when my children come to me with a problem, if I can stay optimistic and hopeful, one, they feel like I'm a safe place to come and talk, and also I might be the one to come up with solutions. If I can help them stay calm and positive, then they can come up with their own solutions. Maybe it's just a process of getting older, and you realise that actually there's not very much big enough to worry about. A failed exam, so what? There's so many options. So your relationship ends. It's ultimately, people will tell you, and I'm sure you can know this for yourself, things always work out in the end. So I found meditation really helps to keep me calm. I found walking in nature. I found hearing my thoughts, being aware of my thoughts, and recognising that actually these aren't helping. Getting out of the spiral, getting away from the subject and thinking things do work out. Getting off the subject altogether, good night's sleep. The day after, things feel more in perspective. So anyway, this is my suggestion to you. So don't worry, be happy. Okay, have a great day.